Guys, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my DIY how to build a toddler bed in 60 bucks or less. If you do happen to try it out, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, also let me know. Hit that like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to building. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do for this toddler bed is do the cuts, pre-cut all the wood, so it's easier to assemble afterwards. I'm going to put the cut measurements in the description. But yeah, do all the 1x4 cuts and 1x2 cuts. Okay, so I made all the cuts right before I did it. So I cut 2 1x4s to 53.5, 3 to 29.5, 2 to 28, 2 to 26, and 2 to 18.5 inches. And then I used 2x2s, the square ones, 2x2s, for the pieces that are going to go on the side to hold the railings, kind of, the slats. And I cut those at 52 inches, and I cut 9 28 inch 1x2s. Just one 1x3s, 1x4s, I think. 1x3s. Supposed to be 1x2s. Little bitty ones. Either way, those are gonna be the slats to go across. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these and the 29.5 pieces. These, and we're gonna make them a rectangle. And I'm gonna use pocket holes. The rectangular portion of the bed is with pocket holes. You don't have to use pocket holes. You can pre-drill and drill through the outside in, and it'll still work with your wood glue. But I'm gonna use pocket holes just because I have this Craig jig, and it's a really strong way to joint boards together. And so I'm gonna use 3 different pocket holes on each side of the 28-inch boards and connect them to the 52-inch boards like that with wood glue and pocket hole screws. And I'm using 1.5-inch pocket hole screws in my Craig jig and the Craig drill bit. This thing is set on 1 inch because it's a 1-inch board. Now, a lot of people will claim it's overkill. I like to put wood glue and use the pocket holes. Even though it's going to be a toddler, so I don't think anything's going to happen to it, but I want to make sure. One of the parts about using wood from Home Depot or from Lowe's or from anywhere like that, if you don't get like the super expensive wood, then sometimes it does that. This side's flat, that side's off a little bit. But once we put it flat and we put the other boards on there, that won't matter. That'll work its way out and it'll be level. We'll make it level. But yeah, so now the next thing is I'm gonna pre-drill several holes through that one and through this piece over here. And then we'll do the slats, and all you do is add the headboard and footboard, and we're done. Just about done. Doing pretty smooth. Okay, so from here, I know the lighting's kind of bad, but I clamped that piece down right there, made sure it's level with the bottom, and then I just pre-drilled and then drove 2-inch screws through here into here, and that makes it pretty stable. You can see I did on this side, all the way down there. I did about 6 to 8 screws. You can do more if you want. It's personal preference. It's not gonna be too off the ground, so it's just gotta be able to hold a toddler or a baby. It's not too bad. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll just grab the 2-inch screws and drive them right in there. Start from the middle and work my way out. Not bad, it's not going anywhere. Okay, from here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the slats on the bottom. And you want them pretty evenly spaced out because those toddler mattresses are not exactly the most sturdy or firm anyway, so you don't want enough space where like a mattress can start squishing through or anything like that. So I'll cut out 9 and space them out pretty good, pretty evenly. And I just want to pre-drill and then drill maybe like 1.25 1.5 screws into them, and that'll hold those down pretty good. So here we are with the construction. I have put the legs on. The length that I decided to go with was 8 inches off the ground. I feel like that's a pretty good thing. So put like containers or toys can still get out there and whatnot. I don't know. People like to use storage underneath beds sometimes. So slats are up. Everything's together. The legs are on there, and I'm putting the footboard on now. And there'll be 2 headboards, and then from there, that's the bed. That's pretty much all you gotta do. And this fits your standard like crib mattress, so toddler size mattress. That kind of matches what fits in here. And like I said, I'll post a lot of information in the description below, but that's what this is. Looking pretty good so far. I mean, it's real basic like your IKEA style, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I ended up going with some gold screws. I thought they looked kind of nice on the outside. And these are 1 inch, 1.5 is what I ended up using as far as connecting the 1x4, the legs and stuff, into the rest of it. And they seem to be the perfect length. And I used the impact driver, so I kind of drove them in just a little bit underneath the surface, kind of level. And they worked out really good. So yeah, 1.5 inch gold wood screws, all purpose. In and finishes up. And I'm gonna do a time lapse of that so you guys can see it. Fast time. Okay guys, and that is how you make a $40 to $60 DIY toddler bed. Super simple. It's kind of like an IKEA style with the raw wood the way it is right now, and you could honestly leave it like this. Do a quick sanding job on it, and it would look fine. No, I don't think anybody would really disagree with how this looks in a room, especially for like a boy. Even for a girl, nothing wrong with that. I believe we are going to paint it though. But yeah, this is a $40 to $60-ish DIY toddler bed, and that's probably cheaper and it's sturdier than what you'd buy at like the store, or at least around the same size. And you get the satisfaction that you built it yourself for your kid or for someone else's kid. Not bad. So as far as how I put this together, this is literally just 4 1.5 inch screws around each one. I kept them as even as possible. I really think the gold kind of has a nice look to it there. Same thing for the footboard. The slats are just 1.5 inch or 1.25 inch screws, pre-drilled and screwed into the other parts right there. The frame itself, I use pocket holes, you can see right there. You don't have to use pocket holes. You can pre-drill and screw in from this side, but I use pocket holes and wood glue just to make it extra sturdy. I cut these, and that's about 8 inches down. You can go shorter or taller, that's your preference. And then flip it on its side right quick. These are 1x1s or 2x2s right here. I thought that'd be sturdier than using any other kind of board. I think it's just a good sturdy board to use. It's on there, pre-drilled and sunk those with 2.5 inch screws all the way through it into the frame. And yeah, it's plenty sturdy. That will hold a kid for sure. I'm gonna put all the instructions and the cuts and the boards and links and whatnot in the description below. And so that's about it for this video. Instructions for how to build this bed and everything are going to be in the link below. Just my cut sizes and kind of how I did it. If you watch the video and kind of follow along, you should be able to tell how to do it. It's really simple. I'll do a quick slow walkthrough right before this. You saw that. Okay, that's it for this DIY instructional video on how to make a toddler bed for 40 to 60 bucks, somewhere around there. If you already have the tools, obviously. I'm gonna put all the instructions in the link below. I did my best to show you everything I did to demonstrate it and how I would do it, and how it'll work. I built another bed similar to this one and it worked fine. I built a bed for my son, it works great. This one will be plenty sturdy for a toddler up to maybe 4 or 5 years old, depending on how big your kid is. This will definitely work. There's no reason this won't work. And hold them. And that would be great. So if you guys like this video, if you like seeing me do stuff or seeing our family do stuff, I don't know, they were kind of in and out, you can check out our vlogs on the same channel, different playlists, and I'll put that playlist right here. And if you guys want to subscribe for more DIYs, let me know if you want me to build something, just so you can see it. I love building stuff. I like trying new things, so put that in the comments if you want me to build something else. But that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.